Hi, my name's Ken Fisher and this is Live Link Training. Now in this video I'd like to have a look at the smart filter workflow using Lightroom or Camera RAW. Now we've looked at it in Photoshop, making a smart object, and then we can add smart filters. But how does it work in Lightroom or with Camera RAW itself? Well, let's dig into that, and we're going to do that right now. So here we are in Lightroom. Now the first thing we need to do is to select the image. So I'm just going to go down and click on the image that I want to take through to Photoshop as a smart object. And then I'm going to go to the photo menu and go to the editing, but instead of the normal workflow, which would probably be to edit it straight into Photoshop, which would turn it into a pixel based layer, what I'm going to do is go down to here and do open a smart object in Photoshop. And when I click on that, it'll do exactly what it says on the tin. It'll open Photoshop and it'll bring that image in as a smart object. Might take a second, but we're nearly there. Here we go. We're now in Photoshop, and you can see if you look down at the layers panel here, we've got a smart object layer. Now a good question to ask at this point is, well, if I double click that, will it take me back to Lightroom? Well, no it won't. Unfortunately, no. In this case, they've both Photoshop and Camera RAW have the same Camera RAW engine, so we've got the same sliders and the same adjustments. But no, if I double click that, it will actually open up Camera RAW. It will not take me back into Lightroom. So what happens if we're working with Bridge and Camera RAW? Well, let's have a look at that. Here we are in Bridge. I've got the same image open, and I'm just going to double click to open it up, and what that'll do is that'll bring up it into Camera RAW, and I can make any adjustments that I need in here. But the button here says open image. Now if I click that, it'll take it into Photoshop but open it up as a pixel based layer. What I want to do is to open it up as a smart object, so what I'm going to do is hold the shift key down, and you'll see that that changes now that button to open object. And if I click on that, it'll now open me up into Photoshop. And here we are in Photoshop, and once again you can see I've got a smart object layer again. Now the great thing about this is that this does have a connectivity between Photoshop and the raw image. So if I now double click that thumbnail, this will take me straight back to Camera RAW, and I can re-edit the image to my heart's content, click OK, and I'm taken back to Photoshop again. And now we're back in Photoshop again, we can add what filters we like. So let's say I'll just try we'll go for a sharpen. I'll go for a smart sharpen, and I'll just sharpen the image up. Just have a look, something like that. Just put some figures in and then click OK, and then you'll see in a moment that sharpening filter will appear underneath the layer as a smart filter layer. And there it is. And we can add as many of these as we like on top of this now, because it's a smart object and we've got attached to it some smart filter layers. And that's a brief review of the smart filter workflow using Lightroom and Camera RAW. Well, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment under the video. And please click that subscribe button and help me to grow my Photoshop learning community. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.